Back in the 1970s and 1980s, Vietnam made the bet between China and the Soviet Union. So the Vietnamese leadership back then bet that they could rely on the Soviet Union to really escape the Chinese orbit. And for a while, that worked. The Soviet Union was a massive provider of arms and of economic support to the Vietnamese government throughout the 1980s that helped Vietnam withstand the Chinese coercion. But in the end, the Chinese coercion was just too strong. Throughout the late 1980s, Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev actually started to see Vietnam as more of a burden than an asset. So he start to mend the fences with the Chinese and pretty much abandon Vietnam in the process. So the lesson that Vietnam got from that decade of 1980s is that whether they like it or not, China will always be their neighbor. China will always be stronger than Vietnam. Vietnam can never withstand Chinese coercion on its own.